Are you tired of living in a cluttered space? Do you dream of having a tidy and organized home, but don't know where to start? Today, we're going to talk about a book that can change your life. The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing by Marie Kondo. In this video, we'll summarize the key points of the book and provide you with practical tips to start your tidying journey. Let's get started. Marie Kondo, also known as KonMari, is a Japanese organizing consultant who has been helping people tidy their homes for years. Her philosophy is simple. By tidying your space, you can transform your life. But it's not just about getting rid of stuff, it's about creating a space that sparks joy and makes you feel happy. As KonMari says, the purpose of a tidy space is not just to clean, but to create an environment that nurtures the mind, body, and spirit. So it's not just about decluttering, it's about creating a space that supports your well-being. So, how do you start tidying? KonMari has a simple method. Gather items of a particular category, hold each item and ask if it sparks joy. If it does, you keep it. If it doesn't, you thank the item for its service and let it go. The key is to focus on the item itself, not on the memories or emotions attached to it. If you keep something just because you feel guilty or sentimental, it's not sparking joy. Let it go and make space for things that truly make you happy. Some additional tips to keep in mind when using the KonMari method include: 1. Handling each item carefully and with respect. This will help you develop a deeper connection with your belongings and make it easier to decide what to keep and what to discard. 2. Not looking at the item's practical value. Instead, focus on how the item makes you feel. If it sparks joy, it's worth keeping. 3. Not comparing items. Compare each item to your ideal of what sparks joy rather than comparing it to other items. KonMari recommends tidying in categories, not locations. For example, start with all your clothes, then move on to books, papers, miscellaneous items, and finally, sentimental items. This way, you can see everything you have in a particular category and make decisions about what to keep and what to discard. It's also important to follow the order of tidying: clothes, books, papers, miscellaneous items, and sentimental items. Some benefits of tidying by category include: 1. Seeing the entirety of your possessions in one category, which can help you understand how much you have and what you can get rid of. 2. Making it easier to compare similar items and decide what to keep and what to discard. 3. Reducing decision fatigue by focusing on one category at a time. One of KonMari's most famous techniques is the KonMari fold. It's a simple way to fold clothes into small rectangles that can be stood up in a drawer. This way, you can see everything in your drawer and make the most of your storage space. KonMari also recommends using small boxes and containers to store small items, like socks and accessories. Some additional storage tips include: 1. Using vertical storage. Make the most of your closet or storage space by using stackable shelves or hanging rods. 2. Labeling your storage. Use labels or signs to identify what's inside each box or container, making it easier to find what you need. 3. Keeping frequently used items accessible. Store items you use regularly in easy-to-reach locations, and reserve harder-to-reach spaces for less frequently used items. Tidying is not just about cleaning, it's about creating a mindset. It's about being mindful of the things you own and the space you live in. When you tidy regularly, you become more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. You start to appreciate the things you have and the space you live in. It's a journey of self-discovery and growth. Some ways to cultivate a tidying mindset include: 1. Practicing mindfulness. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings as you tidy and try to stay present in the moment. 2. Letting go of attachment. Release your attachment to possessions and focus on what truly brings you joy. 3. Focusing on the process, not just the outcome. Enjoy the process of tidying and don't just focus on the end result. Of course, tidying can be challenging. There are many obstacles that can get in the way, like lack of time, lack of motivation, or fear of letting go. But KonMari encourages us to face these obstacles head on. Start small, set achievable goals, and be kind to yourself. Remember, tidying is a process and it's okay to take your time. Some strategies for overcoming common obstacles include 1. Breaking tasks into smaller steps. Divide large tasks into smaller, more manageable steps, making it feel less overwhelming. 2. Creating a tidying schedule. Set aside specific times each day or week to tidy, making it a habit. 3. Seeking support. Share your tidying goals with a friend or family member and ask for their support and encouragement. When it comes to tidying, it's easy to make mistakes. One of the most common mistakes is tidying by location rather than category. Another mistake is keeping items just in case. This can lead to clutter and disorganization. Remember, if you don't need it, it's okay to let it go. Some other common mistakes to avoid include 1. Not finishing the tidying process. Make sure to complete the tidying process for each category before moving on to the next one. 2. Not storing items properly. Make sure to store items in a way that makes them easy to access and maintain. 3. Not maintaining your space. Set aside time each day to maintain your space and keep it tidy. Everyone is different, and that's what makes tidying so interesting. Some people are naturally tidy, while others struggle with clutter. KonMari recommends tailoring your tidying approach to your personality type. For example, if you're an introvert, you might prefer to tidy in small, quiet spaces. On the other hand, if you're an extrovert, you might prefer to tidy in a more energetic and lively environment. Some tips for tidying based on personality type include 1. For introverts, start with small, quiet spaces and focus on one category at a time. 2. For extroverts, invite friends over to help with tidying and make it a fun social activity. 3. For perfectionists, set high standards for your tidying, but also be kind to yourself and remember that it's okay to make mistakes. Once you've tidied your space, it's essential to maintain it. This means setting aside time each day to tidy and keep your space organized. It's also important to create habits that support your tidying journey. For example, try to put things back in their place after use and avoid buying unnecessary items. Some strategies for maintaining your space include 1. Creating a daily tidying routine. Set aside a few minutes each day to tidy and maintain your space. 2. Setting boundaries, establish rules for what can and cannot be brought into your space and stick to them. 3. Practicing self-care. Remember that tidying is a form of self-care and make time for it in your daily routine. Tidying can also affect our relationships. When we tidy, we create a more peaceful and harmonious environment, which can lead to stronger relationships with our loved ones. However, tidying can also be a source of conflict. If you live with others, it's essential to communicate your tidying needs and boundaries. Some tips for tidying with others include 1. Communicating your needs. Share your tidying goals and needs with your loved ones and ask for their support and understanding. 2. Respecting boundaries. Respect the boundaries and tidying styles of others and find ways to compromise and work together. 3. Making it a team effort. Involve your loved ones in the tidying process and make it a fun, collaborative activity. Tidying can also have a profound impact on our mental health. When we tidy, we create a sense of control and order, which can be especially helpful for people with anxiety or depression. Tidying can also be a form of self-care. By taking care of our space, we're taking care of ourselves. Some ways that tidying can benefit mental health include reducing stress and anxiety. Create a peaceful and organized environment that promotes relaxation and calmness. 2. Improving focus and concentration. A tidy space can help you stay focused and concentrated and improve your productivity. 3. Boosting self-esteem. Take care of your space, and you'll feel more confident and capable of taking care of yourself. That's it for today's video. I hope you found this summary of the life-changing magic of tidying up helpful and inspiring. Remember, tidying is not just about cleaning. It's about creating a space that sparks joy and supports your well-being. If you want to start your tidying journey, I encourage you to pick up a copy of the book and get started. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on self-improvement and productivity. See you in the next video.